This video will cover what mediation is, how to prepare for it, and what to expect in a mediation meeting. Mediation is a less formal way of trying to resolve the dispute between yourself and the local authority. The mediation will include yourself as the parent, a representative from the local authority, and a trained mediator. Mediation meetings usually happen online over a secure link. The mediator is there to help those in dispute to reach agreements that are acceptable to all parties. They are impartial and do not take sides. They facilitate discussions and ensure that everyone is treated fairly. The mediator is in control of the process, but not of the outcome of the mediation. It's the parties that find solutions and decide the outcome. Some tips for preparing for mediation include share any written information you have with the local authority as soon as possible and have these available at the mediation meeting. Read through your evidence again and write down the key points you want to make. Try and stay focused on your child's needs, not past frustrations with school, the local authority, or other services, and consider having someone with you for support, such as a friend or family member. There will be several people at the mediation meeting. You, the mediator, and a representative from the local authority. You can also invite a representative from school, usually the SENCO, an advocate or supporter, and the young person if appropriate. The session usually starts with introductions. The mediator will explain the rules of the session, usually that all parties will be respectful, that there are no interruptions, and that all discussions remain confidential. You will then be able to explain to the mediator what your concerns are and what you want for your child. The mediator will ask questions to ensure that they fully understand your concerns, such as what changes you are seeking and whether the local authority can provide them. You will then be placed in a breakout room while the mediator talks to the local authority officer to share the information you have discussed. After that, you, the local authority officer, and the mediator will all join in the main meeting to have a discussion. There is no set structure for this discussion, but the local authority officer may explain the reason for their decision. You will have the opportunity to discuss any new information and evidence you have provided. The mediation meeting usually takes around 1 to 2 hours, depending on the complexity of the issues being discussed. There are two outcomes for mediation. An agreement is reached or an agreement is not reached. If an agreement is not reached, you will be issued with a mediation certificate and you have the right to lodge an appeal to the SEND Tribunal. If an agreement is reached, this should be written down in a mediation agreement. This is a contract between both parties and is therefore binding. In some cases, the local authority may agree to take the case back to panel for reconsideration of the original decision. This could be if there was new information or evidence provided at mediation which was not considered when the original decision was made. In this situation, the timescale for the local authority to discuss at panel and when they will share the decision with you will be added into the mediation agreement. But you do need to be aware that reconsideration does not guarantee a change in decision. The local authority may not be able to provide you with an update on the decision within the time frame of your appeal rights, which could leave you out of time to lodge an appeal. Your deadline to appeal is 2 months from the date on the decision letter or 1 month from the date on a mediation certificate, whichever is later. You can make an appeal application if the local authority take your case back for reconsideration. If the panel did overturn the decision, your appeal can easily be withdrawn.